Hi Diane, this is Shahbano. I'm from the Kerrisdale Community Centre. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, and I'm very pleased to be here talking to you about the Vancouver Heritage Foundation.
That's great, thank you. So today I'm going to talk about the Plaque project and its unveiling event at the Kerrisdale Community Centre in August. What it means to us at Kerrisdale is not just a bridge to the past, but also a legacy for the future, as well as a new collaborative synergy between the surrounding resources such as the Vancouver Heritage Foundation. Would you like me to tell me how you got involved with it?
I've been with the Vancouver Heritage Foundation for about 13 years as executive director. The foundation's been up and running since about 1992, but it's been doing public programming on education and public awareness about the restoration and reuse of heritage buildings in the city. Our goal is to celebrate and tell the stories of the history of our city, both the people, the places, and the events that have shaped the city.
Wow. And how did the Plaque project start?
The Plaque project started with exploring ways that we could celebrate the 125th anniversary of the incorporation of the city of Vancouver. And our organization looked around the world at what other cities had done, and specifically at the British blue plaque system, and decided that our city could do with a series of plaques that told very brief snapshots of people, places, and events that are important in the growth of our city. And we brought together a group of people involved and interested in the city as volunteers. We put out a public nomination process. The public nominated sites, then they voted online, and about 4,000 to 5,000 people voted for their sites, and from that the site selection committee selected 125 sites.
Oh, that's
Over the last year we have commissioned historians to write and research about those 125 places, and now we're in the middle of producing, printing, and presenting to different communities like the Kerrisdale Community Centre. And they're not just for visitors, they're for locals as well.
Yes, and so how has the support been from, or the feedback been from the locals?
I think the feedback from the public has been remarkable. People are interested. Every community or site is doing their plaque their own way. Some of them are very private ceremonies, some of them are very public. And each one feels very special. It's important to them that their site is recognized.
Also, what would your favorite plaque site be up till now?
I think there's a few very interesting plaques that we've done, and I think some of the more unusual or unlikely plaques that we've put up outside the center of the city. So, for example, Canby Neon has Canby Plumbing and Heating has a wonderful neon sign that is water flowing, and it's fabulous up on Fraser Street. And it's a long-time Vancouver company that are very proud of their business, and their sign is an iconic neon sign for Vancouver. And our city is known for its neon, and we've lost a lot of it. So the fact that Canby Heating sign is still there is remarkable, and I think those small ones. So I think that these small stories, neighborhood stories, are the important ones that are getting told. And sometimes we're putting a plaque where the building is no longer there. For example, the first Sikh temple, we're putting a plaque up. And I think it's important for that neighborhood to know what happened in that neighborhood before they all arrived and had their apartments. There was something else going on there. And I think it's interesting, and it makes people connect to their place. It gives people a sense of place and neighborhood identity to know what happened before you arrived.
It has been lovely having a chat with you today, Diane. Thank you so much for joining here as at Kerrisdale.
Thank you so much for inviting me to have a conversation with you. It's my pleasure.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.